probably getting almost done, I bet you, Elodie. It's probably getting too soft. I bet you they started earlier. Guess they're getting ready for a race, huh? Well, maybe next week we could go to J Peak.
Yeah. J Peak has like 5 lifts.
Well, yeah. They have a lot more snow than we have too. We had 85 inches of snow. J Peak had 250 inches of snow. Like 3 times as much. I can't say it's a beautiful day by any stretch of the imagination. It's got a little misting. It's thinking about it like to rain, but if it's going to do anything, right now it's 48 degrees and I'm headed up to the mountains. Supposedly I have a 2-hour ski lesson. I don't know. It looked like it was raining more over on the mountain than over here, so I could get there and find out that no, there's no lesson. The person canceled or whatever. That's fine. You know, it's one of those things that you just have to wait and see. But let's see. Otherwise, everything's pretty good, I guess. Nothing that I mean, I wish it would stay. You know, if I had my own way, I would have spring wait a little bit longer. Be more instantaneous, shall we say, so that there was less of a time lag between the end of ski season, that type of thing, and gardening and biking. But maybe it'll dry out quick. We're, I think, about a month ahead right now of where we were last year. So could be biking sooner than expected, but time will tell. So, let's see, I took Elodie skiing yesterday. That was great. But this heavy snow, you know, it takes a different skiing technique when it's, I mean, it's mushy. You just can't continually ski it the same way. So you've got to have a little different approach to it. Otherwise, you fall down. She fell down a couple times, but, you know, nothing much. She's 8. There was some girls from BMA. One of the times she fell, she was farther up the hill than I was, and they both stopped to see if she was all right. And of course, you know, you got these racer girls and Elodie, and she says, they said to her, "Oh, are you all right?" And she was like, yeah. Of course, she didn't want to say anything. By the time she came down to me, she was, oh, and I was like, hey, you got to suck it up. This is skiing. You're going to fall down. As long as you don't get hurt, hey, that's how it goes. Well, so far so good. It's actually not raining here, which I thought it probably was going to be, but I don't know if you can see the whole mountain up there is just in a cloud. So at 49 now, I assume that cloud would have moisture of the rain variety. I had a pretty good 2-hour lesson with a kid from Pennsylvania who had never skied before. He did pretty good for somebody who had never been on skis. He skates, I skates, so that all went, relatively well. I think more than likely that was probably my last lesson of the year, because lessons, no matter what, officially end as of the 28th. So, and then they told us that we could leave our stuff in our locker a little bit longer if we wanted, and I don't really have much left in there. I got a pair of Griffin's poles, nothing much, a couple hand warmers, so I'll pick those up Saturday. Tomorrow it's supposed to rain, thunderstorms, ton of fun. Winter's leaving rather quickly. I think it'll dry out. I mean, we didn't have, if we had 85 inches of snow, that's like, what, 7-8 inches of rain, which isn't a whole lot of moisture for an entire winter. So I don't know what the spring's going to be like. Is it going to be wet, or are we going to have a droughty? It's God only knows what it's going to do. It's going to do what it's going to do, number one. But last year was pretty dry for a lot of the summer, and I had to water the garden a lot. I don't know if this year is going to be in the same league or what. Well, that's the rhubarb poking up through. And those are Sid's, what, daffodils? Yeah, these are all daffodils. And you got a dandelion already? Well, you can see it's like disappearing rapidly. That over there where the straw is, I don't know if you remember, that is the garlic bed. So there should be, hopefully the garlic made it, because you won't know until they start popping up, and it's too early to do anything more. So we just have to wait and see. This is the asparagus, and again, this is a little too early to be playing around with and seeing, although it's got some grass I gotta deal with. So you can still see the snow around, and things are there. Up here everything's like in a rush, because it's like, okay, we got to get to it, because we might not have too much time, so we got to do our whole thing.